Bell off, we'll try it again. And then you go.
Are we ready?
Yes.
All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting of the Angola Common Council to order for Tuesday, January 20th. Have a roll call, please.
Councilmember Coffey. Present. Councilmember Olson. Here. Councilmember Sharkey.
Present.
Councilmember Dow.
Here.
Councilmember McDermott.
Request approval of the January 5th minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, unfinished business. We have no unfinished business unless somebody else has some that we haven't thought of. Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. Ordinance number 1796, 2026, an ordinance amending the City of Angola, Indiana Code of Ordinances establishing fees for services of the Plan Commission, the Board of Zoning Appeals, Historic Preservation Commission, and Economic Development and Planning Department. I think we're just realigning and simplifying some things that we're doing here at City Hall.
Move to approve. Well, second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, resolution number 898, a resolution authorizing the mayor to pursue the purchase of property located north of Reading Road. Matt, would you give us a very brief description of what we're looking at, please?
Yeah, we were contacted by Fairhaven Development because we own adjoining property there and they're trying to sell those properties. So in order to even discuss asking price, we have to know what the appraised price is. So we're just looking to get appraisals at this point. The park board is. So that's why we're bringing it to you.
Yeah, this is the ballpark. When I looked at the parcel, it looked like.
There is a ball diamond on the parcel. There's also some Reading Road frontage that
That's what I wanted to include the frontage on.
it just to the north of the duplex there, that yard area just to the north of the duplex is included in that parcel.
It's not where the sidewalk comes down there.
It is.
It is, okay.
Yeah. So
Is there a lease with the kids league then for them to use that as functions or?
there is, we've already discussed with the AKL because they made an offer on it and it was not accepted by him, and our board just wants to continue allowing AKL. If we were to pursue it and purchase it, we're just going to continue, probably form a lease of our own to just for $0 and just allow them to use it. So
Thank you.
yep.
Entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion?
If they do though, they have to cover insurance in case somebody gets hurt down there. If you're planning on.
Correct. And I would have to look into, I'm assuming AKL, actually, I know they do. Actually, Dick Miller just sent me a copy of their C of I, certificate of insurance. So,
And that absolves us of any.
what's that?
And that would absolve. That's the word absolve.
I mean,
Never absolved.
yeah. Well, I learned a long time ago that we're always going to be, if there's ever a lawsuit, they're always going to name the biggest players. So, sure. But yeah, that will hopefully take care of any minor injury situations, I would assume. So, but like I said, this is really out there. We don't, I don't think we intend to pay a appraised price, but we got to know what that price is before we can negotiate anything.
Thanks.
Sorry, just one more question.
Yep.
As far as like access to the property, would there have to be any agreements with MSD who owns the other?
Well, with the Reading Road frontage, there would not
Access there.
necessarily need to be. Now, if AKL sees to use the MSD's property in order to access the ball field, we'd either have to do improvements or have an agreement with MSD, but hopefully that will never happen because I know where that'll go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Open bids for community crossing project number 2026-01 and only one.
We have 4 bids. First one is API.
Amanda,
Yes, sir.
where is this being bid?
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
API's bid is 233,800, 233,800 cents. Second bid is Brooks Construction. Bid is $307,058, 307,058.00. Third is E&G Paving. Yours is 299,444, 299,444.00. Last is Oliver Asphalt Paving. $216,700, 216,700.00.
What's council's pleasure?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
On Shawnee Drive, it's just a reconstruction, and rehabilitation of the street. Anything to do with the sidewalks?
New sidewalks, new curb.
I move we give this to the most responsible bidder.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? A request appointment of Angola Main Street Executive Director Kelly Adams to the Historic Preservation Commission is a non-voting member.
Who's willing to do it? Move we appoint her.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Clerk Treasurer Depository State Cash Reconciliation for the month ending December 2025 is presented for council's information. Reports, Clerk Treasurer.
None from me, Mayor.
Law Department.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Planning Economic Development.
No report.
Street. Fire.
No report.
Park. Nick, you got anything for us tonight?
Nothing, Mayor.
I just had to ask. Amanda?
Just an update on the Pokagon project, so that is moving along. They have a lot of the water main in, so they anticipate the city's section of the water main to be fully installed within 3 weeks or so. And have installed some sewer, but that's kind of lagging behind. They started on the water. We had a meeting today. They're going to be starting to bore and get into the park. So soon it will start to be more activity within the park, but everything is on good timeline. We've had very little issues with the contractor, so overall, pretty positive experience. That's all I have.
Just one question, was there any discussion about parking on the trail of the contractor?
Yes, so the county engineer reached out to me, I passed that along, and so they met with the county and kind of discussed that and looked at some areas that they were unsatisfied with, so yes, they have been in touch and
Okay.
are working through that.
They have been parking on the trail, is it?
They've been driving and there's some heavy equipment that were on the trail and the county engineer reached out with his concern and they were very receptive to it, so I think it's,
Damage done?
no, nothing considerable. No.
Can't be worse than NIPSCO there at Menards when they were parked on it.
Yeah.
Chief?
I have nothing, sir.
Request approval of loss accounts payable voucher 78,026 through 78,258, totaling $1,637,448.81, including interfund transfers of $267,335.
So moved.
Second. Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any other new business this evening?
Mr. Mayor, the only thing I have is, I had a constituent reach out about just asking if the city would investigate
The texting
the
thing?
citywide text
I meant to
notification.
talk to you about that. We did that years ago. We started it, we advertised it, we published it, we bought software, we hired a company to do it, and nobody ever asked to subscribe. So we ultimately canceled the program and shelved it. There will be things available on our new website. We're gonna be launching a new website March, April-ish. We hope to have that rolled out. IT and some of our folks here at City Hall have been working on that. They're in the testing phase now to make sure it works the way we want it to work. There will be some things available on that. And I meant to contact you, and I'm sorry I
Oh,
forgot.
that's okay. And I believe most of our departments, or at least several, have Facebook pages. I think police,
Yeah.
engineering, MS4, parks.
Yeah, we're not bashful about being on social media, so,
Yeah.
and if we have information we want to get out, we're pretty good about whether other people see it or not, but it is out there.
Well, I'll respond and just notify them of
I meant-
other.
Let them know
other
as well. I
means
think that
available.
our emergency management lead, Griedemeyer, has something set up. At least he talked about Reach Alert, which is what we used to use. And I don't know, Chief, if you know, but he had mentioned it at one of our training sessions that he was looking into that. So it's very possible that emergency management has something.
Last night, he does not at this point in time. I know him and the sheriff work hand in hand with release of.
Yeah, they were looking at something, yeah.
Through the sheriff's department app.
Okay,
So as of right now, Lee, to my knowledge, doesn't have anything in place yet.
okay.
And the example I saw was boiled water, like there was a water main break. I think I read that. So the question is, how does that communication go out? That's really kind of what you brought up, if you.
Well, typically we go door to door and hand those out by hand.
There you go.
To anybody in the affected area.
There's the response to.
It is usually when we do that, we're able to keep it to a very consigned
Yeah.
area.
Yes.
If you have 10 to 20 customers, that's a lot. And we notify them by hand, and then we also notify them by hand. It's all over.
Yeah, that's the way I took it. He had a specific example. He really wasn't asking, I didn't take it that he wanted text. He's just throwing that out there. How do you communicate? In this case, if you're worried about boiled water, it's a direct contact.
Our people are very
Yeah.
thorough
Easy peasy.
about that.
Okay.
Anything else? All right, hearing none, the next council meeting will be Monday, February 2nd.